I'm Brick Road. Let's play Shantae. Actually, I haven't touched Shantae in about a week. I wanted to get the whole game done in Labor Day weekend. That was last weekend. Ended up not happening, and I didn't get a lot of time to play it during the week, so here's where we're picking it back up. Now, I died in the Twinkle Palace. It let me keep the things that I had found there, including some warp squids. So first thing I'm going to do here is turn in those warp squids so I can teleport back to Monsterland here. Hey, have some warp squids. Yeah, I got 4 of them for you. Why can't I give just all 4 at once? I gotta give them one at a time. Now that I have the flying form, the entire game ought to be open to me. Right now, if I wanted, I could go everywhere in the game and not be blocked in any direction ever. Which means I should be able to collect everything. Yeah, give me something useful. Down, up, B, left, B, right. Hooray! Down, up, Y, left, Y, right. And that'll warp me back here. That'll be useful. Okay, I need to go to the bathhouse. I need to make my way back over to the Twinkle Palace, which is where we're going to pick this video up. Shouldn't be bad. I've got the flying form now, so I should be able to just run straight over there. Nah, not the save room. And now that I have the flying form, I should be able to go beyond the Twinkle Palace, save my game at Old Save Man Jones there by that wall that I couldn't get over, and then fly back over the wall. So if I die in Twinkle Palace again, I won't have to repeat this trek back to the dungeon, which should be useful. Awesome. Let's do it, guys. Let's finish this 4th dungeon, hopefully in, I don't know, another video or two. What do you say? I think the flying form, this bird harpy thing, it's my least favorite. I mean, it's not my least favorite form. It's obviously really, really useful, but it's the ugliest, isn't it? It's like the other forms are all cute in their own ways. This one's just, whoa, this one's just really ugly. I gotta do this with some finesse, so let's not do that in hard to control bird form. There we go. I'll go back down to it here. I don't know why video games decide that the flying form always needs to be hard to control. It's like, I remember like in Super Mario World, you had your cape form, and you couldn't just fly regularly. No, you had to do that back and forth thing, which after you got the hang of it really made sense, and it made it real easy. What happened? Yeah, that was kind of a strange glitch there. But just getting the hang of it, it's like, you know, they had already perfected flying in Super Mario Bros. 3 with the raccoon form. Why go further than that? You know what I mean? Why make things more complicated? And it was even worse in Mario 64, where you had to worry about air drafts and going up and down to get momentum. It's like, you know what, how about just, you have swimming mechanics in the game already, just take those swimming mechanics and expand upon them, make them faster for flight. That's it. Let me point in the direction I want to go, and that's where I just handle it that way. So that's the way I feel about the flying form in Shantae. It's like you build up a lot of momentum, and you have to keep that momentum. It's more realistic flight mechanics than otherwise, but guys, I'm a genie girl who turns into a bird with hair. Realism is already out the window. Let me play the game, you know? Make things easy on the player, just for the sake of making them easy. Here we are back in the Twinkle Palace, and you know what, guys? I was actually going to come back here to the beginning of this dungeon anyway, in order to, that's what you have to do in every dungeon so far, is you go through and you get the down, right. You go through and you get the transformation, and then you've got to go back towards the beginning of the dungeon and find a place where that transformation is going to be useful. That's been like the status quo for some time now. Down left is elephant form, and I want to get the rock monster out of this block, because the rock monster can be killed in one shot. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Rock monster is dead. Excellent. Let's do this upright. Let's see if we can't get towards the end of this video pretty quickly here. Have I been up there yet with harpy form? Let's find out. I've got some working memory of this dungeon in my head, but like I said, it's been a week since I've been in here at all, so I'm just going to fly everywhere, and eventually we'll find something useful. After this dungeon, we're going to go on like the Shantae flying world tour, where I will just fly my way through all the previous areas of the game. Elephant form. And grab the last few fireflies and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Rock monster's dead. Grab the last fireflies. I've got a spider power-up, and there will be a harpy power-up that I'll be able to get. These guys still don't make sense to me. There's a warp squid that I was not able to get. How do we get up there, do you think? Is there going to be a... Oh, crap, I forgot about these big bully ball creatures. Yeah. Is there going to be a way that's going to go through here, and I go down, and should go back to the left? Should be it. Okay, but I can't go down here. Now, there should only be 4 more warp squid in the game. There will be 2 in this dungeon that I have not yet found. There's 1 in the Cackle Mound that I did, no, I found the one in the Golem Mine. I did not find the 5th one in the Cackle Mound. There's one in the Golem Mine that I won't be able to get till I can fly to it. And then, I guess all they do for me is I've got 1 town that I can't warp to yet, and that's Watertown, but I've bought everything useful out of there, so I'm not sure why I would want to warp back to Watertown. Who knows? You know what I mean? And we got this thing again, but elephant form makes short work of these monsters. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. I actually can't get that timing correct unless I say it kind of out loud like that, give myself a beat to follow. So there's a key that I have not yet gotten. What kind of monster is this going to be? Asked Brick Road, as though his viewers could answer him. I think I got the hang of it already. A little crab demon of some kind. I got a key. I did something useful in this video. Wow, I was expecting to do a lot of wandering at first. I'm not complaining, you guys. I'm really not. That's excellent that I was able to get that done right away. So there's that warp squid that I want to get. Let's see if I can wrap back around to grab it. It's going to be kind of strange walking all the way back to Watertown again, just to drop off warp squids so I can warp to Watertown. But, you know, there's nothing left to do in Watertown but drop off the warp squids. But I'm a completionist, so I'm going to do it. First, I got to find all the warp squids. And you know what? I kind of go back to that area anyway to get back to the Cackle Mound, so not a big deal. Just not a big deal at all. What was this slide thing doing? That's it? Okay. Now these things fire you around these big large rooms. Now that I can navigate around these big rooms without using cannon things, let's see what they have to offer me. They have to offer me a warp squid. This is going to take some finesse. Excellent work. I bet this is a 1-up. Nah, it's a heart. But, hey, that's fine with me. Filling up that last heart is good times. So let's see, what do I still have to collect? I've got to get 4 fireflies, as I recall. There's going to be 3 more warp squids in this game. Spider, power up, harpy, power up, and the 500 gem Game Boy Advance exclusive power up in the Monster Town. That shouldn't take long. I am going to cheat to find the fireflies. I am not just going to fly around the whole world waiting for nighttime in every specific screen in the game in a vain attempt to locate fireflies. That's dumb. What I'm going to do is look up... I had to go back and encode all these videos to upload them, so I've actually been making a note of where I picked up fireflies. So I'm just going to go to GameFAQs, find the firefly list, and then find out which ones I didn't get, and I'm going to grab them all in one video. I have no qualms at all using GameFAQs to help you collect things. You know, if you've got a puzzle that you want me to solve, that's great. I love puzzles. If you've got a bunch of little trinkets that are hidden somewhere in the world and I've got no indication of where they are, how many I've collected, or which ones I've collected, no, that's dumb, and I'm not going to play that game like that. I don't do that, and I didn't want to do that. In the Zelda series, no, you get to the end of the game, just look up where all the heart containers are. You know what I mean? At least their locations. Don't necessarily look up exactly how to get them. Just like their locations is fine. But that's kind of how I feel about the fireflies at this point in Shantae. Well, I got just enough time in this video, I think, to kill this thing. And hopefully I'm pointed in the right direction here. I'm looking for a locked door that I'll be able to open now with that key. Yep, there's my black screen. That means I'm at the 10-minute mark exactly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Rock monster is dead. Alright guys, we'll pick it back up here in the Twinkle Palace, maybe finish it off, maybe fight the boss next time on Let's Play Shantae.